Hi everyone, how y'all doing? I hope y'all are doing great. This is Praveen from Team Debru, and today's video is going to be about how to build a super profitable affiliate marketing blog, part 10. Welcome to today's video on how to create a super profitable affiliate marketing blog, part 10, and this would be the final part, guys. So let's go through what we have actually covered in this video series. I literally wanted to go in depth of every single thing in this video series to make this video series look super awesome, and I think I was successful. I don't know about that. You guys should leave a comment and let me know whether I was successful or not. But then these are the things that we actually covered in our progress of this 10 video series. So let's go ahead and check out. The first thing is we covered on how to set up a WordPress blog, where I literally teach you A to Z how you want to buy WordPress blog, how you want to generate ideas for your brand name, your domain name, and then I also teach you that how you can actually install your WordPress blog, how you can ask your hosting services to install it for you, all these kind of stuff. So the second this was the part 2. Part 1 was the introduction, so part 2 was this, and part 3 was how to customize your WordPress blog. This was one of the most powerful videos in this video series, where literally by watching this video alone you can actually make extra income. You can actually make a side hustle, because I literally teach you on how you can actually do a blog. You can actually customize your WordPress blog in less than 30 minutes, guys. So people take somewhere around 1 month, at least like 3 weeks, 1 month, 1 week minimum to actually set up the blog and everything. But using the shortcut method that I literally taught you in this particular video, you can actually do your website in 30 minutes and then just customize the detail, everything in less than a day. So you can actually go ahead, go to Fiverr, post a gig that you can actually do a website, go to Upwork, post tell that you actually do websites. All these stuffs can be done. You can actually make this as your side hustle as well. So the next thing we're going to talk about is how to choose a converting offer. This was part 4, where I show you on how you can actually go ahead, which affiliate network you can actually go ahead and choose, how to choose a converting offer in affiliate network, how to be in a specific niche, which is the highest converting niche, which is our evergreen niche, how to communicate with your affiliate manager to get a best converting offer. So all this was talked about this in the part 4, and part 5 was something that you should not miss as well, where I literally teach you on how to write an awesome post. I teach you like A to Z, guys, from how to outline, how to generate ideas, how to do title, how to put in your links and all those stuffs, how to write, how to keep your mood positive, and all those stuffs in this particular video series of part 5. So definitely go and watch part 5 as well. So part 6 and part 7 was literally about how to promote your blog, how to drive in traffic into your blog. So you have already done everything. You have write a post as well. Now you're going to promote your blog, you're going to bring in traffic to your blog. So we talked about paid method, we talked about non-paid method as well. So we talked about free methods as well as paid methods. So we explained a lot of stuff in the how to promote your blog and how to bring your traffic. And then we talked about the plugins and tools to improvise your blog, which I literally told you that plugins and tools are like weapon when you're going for a war. Your weapon, your armor, your shields are plugins and tools. Imagine just riding a horse bare naked and going into your war. You're getting a death wish for yourself, right? So that's how important plugins and tools are for your blog. And I explained on free plugins as well as paid plugins tools on how you can actually improvise your blog. And yesterday our video was regarding the mistake that you should avoid, and I literally told you that nothing is limited to the thing that I'm actually telling you. You can actually go ahead and check out Google. There's a lot of other mistakes that you should avoid as well. But from my experience, I've actually highlighted very important mistakes that you should definitely avoid, but this is a video that you should definitely see. So literally, if you see all this video alone, it's good enough for you to actually start your super profitable affiliate marketing blog. But today, as a final touch, part 5, I'm going to give you a secret bonus and technique, guys. So let's get into today's video. So like I told you, today's video is going to be about the secret and tricks that you can actually use to actually improvise your blog or to drive in more traffic, stuff like that. So mostly the tricks that I'm going to show you today is something that you most probably you have never heard before, but then that you might have heard. So just stay tuned and watch the whole video, guys. So let's go to the first trick that we're gonna talk about: optimized image. Like I told you, when we're gonna write blog post, right, in part 3 if I'm not mistaken, when you write blog posts, I told you that you can't just go ahead and write everything, like everything is just words, like 3,000 words is over there. You'll make things look very cramped. You will give a sore eye to the audience don't like it. So I told you to just put in between of all your texts, put in some nice images and stuff like that. I explained that in part 3, where I told you that when you put the images, it will actually break the words, so it will look pretty neat and pretty nice for the eyes to see. As well as when you put stuff like GIF, you create a very positive mood for the audience. You are actually interacting with the audience, which will make the audience to like your post more, and they will come back for more of your content. And that's what we want. It's called like a recurring audience, so that's what we want. But when you're putting those images, I only talked about the images, you can actually optimize the images. So what do we call optimizing images? When you are actually putting in that images in between those texts, you have to pay details to the file name, the file size, the alternative text, the description. When you both of these you can actually do inside the video itself, inside the folder of the image itself. You can change the file name, you can change the file size, you can use Canva, you can use Paint, you can use whatever to change the file size and all that. But then alternative text and description would be when you're trying to upload it in WordPress or something like that inside your blog. There will be an alternative text and description, so you have to pay detail into all that. Some people, they just go ahead and download some images from Google, and then they the file will be like download.com download.jpg or png or whatever, and then they just straight away upload that into the blog. They fill in like what I told you. I'm not saying that you can't do that, but if you actually rename it to the file that you want. For example, you want to put about let's say you want to put about you make money online, for example, then you name it make money online, then you put the optimized size and everything. So these kind of things, when you do these kind of things, trust me, the search engines like Google's, they like optimized image, and this will definitely indirectly increase your SEO ranking, your SEO. It will become like your back end SEO strategy, but you're not doing anything, you're just doing something very normal, but then it actually helps your SEO to rank higher, and your website will be ranked higher as well. So indirectly you will be driving in more traffic into your website. So that are the things that if you do with optimized image. Of course, images can be put inside, but mostly if you want to do it better, optimize those images, guys. Change those name size, change those file name, pay attention to file size, pay attention to the alternative text, pay attention to the description of those particular texts as well. So that's the first one. Let's go to the second one: introduction and overview. So we're going to talk about introduction and overview. So when you're writing a blog, usually what people will do is people will write like an introduction article about it themselves. Trust me, guys, that is actually very boring. A lot of people don't like to know what you think, don't care about who you are and stuff like that, unless you already make your name there. So what actually, if you see, I like to follow Neil Patel and Brian Dean's post a lot. So if you see what Neil Patel does is, when in his introduction article, what he does is he write a very, very small article regarding himself, and then he put a video there explaining who is he. So I was like, why is he actually putting a video in a blog? And mostly that's like the first thing that people will see. It's like an introduction of who you are, and it's a video, and it's a little bit text that's there itself. At that time, I got to know, then I did some research, and I got to know that video literally sells. And when you put this kind of videos inside your article itself, first thing is it will give like a two option that people can actually read your text and they can actually watch your video. So some people like reading, some people like watching, so you are catering for both amount of audience. That's the first thing. The second thing is that you are actually helping people to get redirected to your YouTube, for example, or you which you are indirectly bringing your traffic from your blog to your YouTube channel as well. So indirectly you're driving traffic to two places, one from your blog as well as to your YouTube channel. As well as when it comes to the SEO point of view, video literally sells. When you put this kind of videos in between of your text, your SEO ranking will actually help your SEO to get better, and it will help your ranking for your blog post to rank higher as well. So this is very important. Introduction in video format is better because video sells most of the time. So the second thing that I want to clarify over here is the overview articles. So what is an overview article? Sometimes when you see to the when you enter somebody's blog, the first thing they're going to see is mostly when it comes to pro bloggers, the first thing that you're going to see in their blog is not going to be their introduction video. What you're going to see is an overview article where they tell about what they are, what they do. I mean, sorry, not what they are, what they do in this blog, and how this blog is going to help you, blah blah blah, what is this blog going to talk about, and all those stuff. And in that particular overview article, they will be linking you to a different section. For example, they will be talking about how to make money online, and then in that overview article will be very long, and then they will be talking about in the article itself how to make money online in YouTube, how to make money online using blog, how to make money online with Reddit, so stuff like that. And they will be linking you to different links, different section, different posts within their blog itself. And this works like crazy. Overview article works like crazy, trust me guys. So in the overview article, you'll be linked to a lot of other sections and posts within the blog itself. So how does this help is when an audience come and read your overview section, they exactly know not everybody like everything in your blog, guys. So some people are just there for something. So when they come to the blog and see the overview of the blog, they know exactly what they want, and they will click the link there and they will go there. So it won't be like they're just reading something like your introduction and they say, so what if you're this, so what if you're that. It does not matter to me. What I wanted is this, and I did not get that. So to do in order for you to avoid that, do an overview article, guys. Make sure you do that and link it to all those places that you can, as much as link you can, guys. Link it so that when your audience come into the page, they know what they want, and they just go ahead and click and get to that section, and they will be very satisfied. And a satisfied audience is what you want in your blog itself. So let's go ahead and check out the another one we're going to talk about. Attention box. If you've seen my video on how I do Facebook ads, Instagram ads, I will do, when I do an image, what I usually do is I will do like a red circle, or I'll do like a bordering, or do words, swipe up, action words, and all these are called attention box. It's something that when people see that particular image, for example, they will be like the first thing that they see is that particular red thing. So for example, let's take an image, it's like a distraction, that's what we called it. So when you see that particular image, the first thing you take a look at is the is what's the red color thing? Wait, what? Where is that arrow pointing in? What? Why is that? There's a circle there. That's the first thing that you actually distract the eyes of the audience. So this work in all the time. Sorry guys, this works everywhere guys. When you actually put this kind of circles or anything, people's eyes will go to that particular thing first, because that's how human body works. And those who can actually use the human body instinct as a marketing tool are one of the best marketers. So one of the best marketers, like I told you, in Instagram, Facebook, this is very normal. But is it very normal when it comes to blog? Yes. And one of the best marketers that I've seen using this is Brian Dean himself. So in one article, he actually put like a attention box where he actually highlighted the whole box yellow color, and then he bold the word inside the box. And you know what, he did that as an experiment, and he told me that sorry, he never told me, he told in his blog itself that 67% of his traffic actually increased after he did the attention box. So that is how good attention box is, and that is how effective an attention box could be. So in your article itself, you can actually do an image, and an image pointing, there's an arrow that you can actually distract people. Or when you're writing an article, bold certain words. When people are just scrolling through your blog, they will actually see that the eyes will actually capture that particular bold word. And the best colors to use, as like what I told you, Brian Dean used yellow, because yellow is one of the most easiest color to capture your eye. So yellow, red, green, these three colors are very good. So use them, use colors guys. Colors are one of the best attention grabbers. So this is image disruption or whatever so and done. All you want is people to give attention to your article. So do this kind of attention box. Suddenly you do a article, but don't do this guys. Don't do like so many of different colors. Suddenly got red, suddenly got green, suddenly got yellow. People will get pissed off. Some people don't like that. So I know you're not going to satisfy everybody, but that's not the correct way to do it. Like one article, put one attention box and maybe like few big bold letters, but attention box should be like at least 1 or 2. Don't go more than that. It's like creating a very big mess. And when you're using an attention box, try to use one color for one post. For example, in this post you're only using red, you're only using yellow, for example, and for the next post you're going to use only red, and the next post you're only going to use green. So you only use certain amount of the color. And when you're using that particular color, always keep in mind that one thing is very important. What the thing is very important is, when you actually use that color, make sure that you're gonna do a box, and then you're gonna put colors inside it, right? So inside it is going to be text as well, where you're going to bold it, and then make sure those texts are readable. That is very important. Make sure that the texts are readable. Do not do text which is not readable, which will definitely make your audience pissed off. They like, you imagine suddenly I'm entering your blog and the first thing I see is your attention box, which has a yellow color. Then I was like, whoa, attention box, but what's inside that box? I can't see. So it actually, then you know what's the next thing will happen? Shit, I can't see that shit. Just because of your attention box that you cannot, you did not make it readable for the audience. He's pissed off with that, and he will just exit your blog. That's it. He's not even going to read the whole article. Then just because your attention box was supposed to be something that attracts him, your attention box end up being something that chased him away. So make sure the text that you're going to put into your attention box are super readable. So let's go to the next one that we're going to talk about, guys. Free. Nothing attracts people more than free giveaways. This is not a new marketing strategy or something like that. This has been used, I think, since the beginning of time, since the beginning of marketing and all these kind of stuff came. People tend to give free stuffs. Free stuffs can be free knowledge stuffs. For example, in your blog, you can actually give a free course. You can actually give a free giveaway, cash if you want to. You can give free cash giveaway. You can give free gift. You can give free PDF. You can give all sort of free stuff. And trust me, it does work. I ran a campaign on my blog previously, and I did like a free giveaway. I said free giveaway competition, $500 free giveaway. You can grab it if you want to. All you gotta do is opt in into my email in my blog, and then you are eligible to win a $500 giveaway. You know what happened? My traffic start increasing crazily during that competition period. So there's a lot of tools that you can actually use to make the competition looks nice. I've explained that in my other video series. I think the one I talk about tools, where I told you about free giveaway plugins and stuff like that. You can all use that kind of tools. Although I'm not going to go depth in about the tools, but free simply works. So when you start giving people free stuff, they will be getting attracted to you. The first thing they will be like, this guy is good, this guy is good, he's actually giving something for free. So the mindset of them will change towards you. So even if you do a little bit of mistakes in your blogs, which is very obvious and very stupid, people tend to ignore. People will be like, so what? He's a nice guy. He actually gives stuff for free. He gives knowledge for free. He teaches stuff for free. So what if he do mistakes? Humans tend to make mistakes. Trust me, it does. It do happen, guys. People tend to support you. Like when I was beginning to do videos on all these kind of educational materials I teach people, a lot of people hated me because of my slang and because of my Asian type of slang and stuff like that. So what happened was, I did a competition and run. Suddenly I was surprised after the competition, and then a few things have run. Then I had normal negative comments like usual. And once I had a negative comment, suddenly I was backed up by one of my followers who told that, hey, stop it, man. He's doing something which you can't even do. He's giving stuff for free. At least he's doing something. Then I was like having a lot of supportive emails from a lot of people. And I realized that free giveaway does change mindset of people. It's for you, it's consider it to be like a marketing strategy. That's what I consider it to be, a marketing strategy. Put free giveaway when you're doing a marketing budgeting. Make sure to put free giveaway contest as a part of it. So when you're giving stuff to free, first you're doing good stuff. You are indirectly giving something. For example, $500. A person from Ghana, if I'm not mistaken, he told me that $500 can actually change his life in Ghana. So when you actually giving money or giving something for free for somebody, you're actually changing something in their life. You're not doing something very big, but then you're doing something small which matters to them a lot. That's why they are there to support you. So when you do that, indirectly you are actually doing something very good, very nice, very good deed, as well as you are doing a marketing strategy where you can actually drive in more traffic. So it's like in my native language, we always say that you use one stone to hit two mangoes in a tree. So one simple stone free giveaway contest, and you can actually do good stuff, one mango, as well as you can use it as a marketing strategy. So two mangoes, so one stone, two mangoes. So definitely run a free giveaway contest, guys. The last thing that I'm going to talk about today is podcasts. A lot of people keep asking me, why are you keep talking about podcasts when a lot of people do not talk about podcasts? Why podcasts? Because I know that podcast is definitely the next big thing. You know, people that can actually started doing podcasts, can earn up to like 100,000 per month, $500 per month. Sorry, not $500, $50,000 per month, $100,000 per month. It's like very easy, because podcast is something which is growing. Imagine like YouTube was beginning in I'm not sure, I think 2007 if I'm not mistaken, 2006. So imagine that you started YouTube 2006, and then YouTube is like getting hyped around 2008, 2009, and then you are like PewDiePie, who entered the market at that particular time, 2008, 2009. You know, even though podcast started, even though YouTube started like 2006, you are entering it at the peak time, and then you will be huge at the moment, like 5 to 10 years in advance. That's the same thing with podcast. Podcast is now gaining popularity like that, guys. People love podcasts. People are hearing podcasts when they are traveling in public transport, then when they're using cars, lots of stuff. podcast is everywhere. That's why iTunes, they love podcasts as well. So definitely podcast is something that you don't want to miss, because first thing that it is something that can build a organic audience. Not only audience, guys, it can bring a very organic fan base for you. That is something that you should not waste, guys. By creating a brand for yourself and creating an audience, if you are inside this industry, you would know that how hard it is to actually create an audience base or a fan base. It's very hard to do so. And if podcast is one of the way that you can actually do it, why waste your time? Do it, guys. Do it. Do podcast. It definitely makes a difference, guys. And also, not only that, when you do a podcast, you can actually earn backlinks from iTunes or SoundCloud. You know how huge is SoundCloud as well as iTunes. So earning backlinks from them is something very huge as well. So when you earn backlinks from iTunes and SoundCloud's big website like iTunes or SoundCloud, definitely it will increase your SEO ranking. It will generate to your SEO strategy or whatsoever. It will definitely increase your SEO ranking, and definitely your blog will be ranked higher. So podcast is something that you should not ignore or think like, hey, it's just podcast, man. Don't do that. You will definitely regret. Trust me, you will definitely regret. So I think I have covered a lot of stuff in this today's secret and tricks. Actually, it's not a planned video, but this is the part 10 of the video series, and this is the end of the video series. Like I told you just now itself, I have actually covered a lot of stuff in this 10 video series. So go ahead and watch this video series. Trust me, only by watching this video series you can actually get your blog set up, you can actually get your post ready, you can actually be driving traffic into your blog already. You are already, the first step, you watch all these 10 videos and you start initiating, you start taking action. You know what it means? You are already in the road. You see this road over here, this image, I purposely put this image over here. You see this road over here? This is the road to reach the super profitable affiliate marketing blog. So now by watching all these 10 video series, you are already getting your car over there, and by taking action you have already started your car and slowly pressing the oil, guys. At the time goes, your car is now already starting to move, and when the time goes, you will actually press your accelerator higher and you will fly towards creating a super profitable affiliate marketing blog. I think that would be the end of today's video. I really hope that you enjoyed this video and you gained something from today's video as well as the whole video series. If I did any mistake in this video or the whole video series, please forgive me. On top of that, the most important part, I really hope that you enjoyed today's video.
Are you struggling with your affiliate marketing business or want to take things to the next level? Allow me to introduce you to Dijs University. Dijs University is the #1 affiliate marketing training platform in the world. Whether you're a beginner or an advanced affiliate marketer, Dijs University offers you thousands of different videos with topics such as Facebook, volume, adplexity, and many more of your favorite topics. Step by step, you will learn the secret super affiliate ways to get the most out of each traffic source. Dominate each vertical with our detailed quick start guides. Are you ready to get started? Click the link in the description to sign up today.